This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Taste of Universal podcast. Shelby here, and joining me today are my lovely co-hosts, Kelly.
Hey.
And Tracy.
Hello.
Kayla won't be joining us this month because she has some exciting life changes happening that she'll tell us all about on the next episode. We miss you, Kayla.
Miss
and
you.
I know,
Yay.
yes, we miss you.
We do.
I know the rest of us have also had a lot going on lately. How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm just wrapped up 3 weeks of directing summer camp at my school, which is, I think, like theme park training for me because I take like 20,000 steps a day when I'm doing camp, and also trying to pack for a long vacation in Florida, going to the parks and seeing my family and things like that. So excited for I leave tomorrow, and tomorrow as of when we're recording this, and we'll get multiple days at Universal over the course of July. So excited for all of that and ready for a break.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm enjoying the annual week of summer that we get that is far too hot. But it'll rain next week, so it'll be, normal behaviour for the British weather. But I've just been chilling out. Now uni's finished, and just enjoying life, really.
Nice. And Shelby, you just had a birthday.
Yes. I did just have a birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I made my current husband, take me on a random adventure day. Well, I did make him. He just did it. And then I got a birthday tattoo.
Awesome.
Which, it's the beginning of an entire leg piece, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Well,
I'll tell
Shelby,
you guys about that later.
Shelby, I think this is tradition now for us, because the first time I met you, you had just gotten some updates to a tattoo. And now I think so. Anytime we see you, you're going to have to get another tattoo.
I know. I hope I see you in a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh, it's killing me. I really need some new ink.
Listen, I know how you feel, except now I'm not sure I feel that way. after this last tattoo, I'm like, what have I got myself into, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Go small.
No, go big.
Yeah, I think you saw my Facebook post, Tracy.
I did.
Right?
It's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it too.
That's my big news. I don't travel or anything. That's my exciting news.
That's very exciting news, to be fair.
Not really. I mean, I'm telling you guys so that you hold me accountable that this summer I am absolutely trying to eat new foods at Universal and not just eat. I know we're about to talk about, spoiler alert, some of our favorite things. Well, I guess that's a spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Okay. The whole show is us talking about our favorite things to eat. But I'm trying to try new things this summer.
Okay.
So I'm going to force myself to not eat a few of the things that I will talk about shortly.
Okay. It is too easy to just go for those things that you know you're going to enjoy. Yeah. I'm guilty of it. So, yeah. Well, I'll make a pact that when I come out again, I will go to some new places and eat some new things too.
Okay. Maybe we can all introduce each other to things that we all can eat that we've not tried before. That could be fun.
Okay. Yeah. It's a deal.
I love that idea. I think that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for our appetizer today, we will jump into the news around the parks and resort. And as always, there is a lot of news to cover. Make sure you are following our Instagram and Facebook page for some smaller news stories that might not make it into the podcast.
First up is the reopening of Kids Zone Pizza Company with a revamped menu. Though not technically a part of DreamWorks Land, Kids Zone is now serving Ogoroni Pizza, I love that name, for $13.49. It's topped with pepperoni, fresh mozzarella, basil and a pizza sauce. You can also get a cheese pizza slice for $12.49. And I know there's going to be a lot of excitement around the next items available here. Boss Baby beignets covered in powdered sugar for $5.99, and Can't Stop the Donut, that is too funny. Which is a frosted donut covered with sprinkles and whipped topping for $4.29. You can also get a bowl of strawberries for $4.99, and this item is affectionately named Strawberry Soft Paws. Yeah, and I have thoughts on that.
I just want to go back to the donuts and I wonder if the beignets will be dairy free. They were not vegan at Mardi Gras, but they were dairy free.
Okay,
I'm wondering the same
because they had egg in them at Mardi Gras, but
really?
They were good. But
They'll figure it out eventually.
I'm picturing them forcing you to sing "Can't Stop the Donut." Like,
that's the only way you're allowed to order them.
Yeah, that's how I want to order it. I don't.
Yeah.
I doubt I can eat the donut, but
That would be
I'm in a
hilarious.
silly mood today, guys. Sorry about that.
No, this is going to be a silly episode, so
Absolutely.
That's fair. Yeah.
I am a little disappointed that the vegan option, if you like, is just strawberries. It's like,
Tracy,
get creative.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. I feel like we've lost a lot of our vegan snacks around the park.
Yes.
I went there the other day and I was like, what am I going to eat? And I'm like thinking about it and I'm like, well, there's several things that have just like vanished lately. And it's kind of like, okay, I get a strawberry bowl or a pineapple bowl.
Yeah.
Or maybe an everything pretzel, but that thing is so messy. I don't like to eat that all the time.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I want
you need
fruit.
variety as well. It's, yeah.
Just wish they'd make those beignets vegan.
I hope they work that out.
I hope so too.
Because I was shocked to hear that there's egg in them. So
I know.
Yeah.
You think that it would be dairy over egg. Like that's where my mind goes.
Yeah, like
that
milk powder or something like that. But not egg.
I think beignets are typically more of a like waffly
for the crisp
waffle batter over pancake batter. Like it's typically a more eggy batter in my experience. But
that makes sense.
And to crisp it as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I hope so.
Yeah.
In addition to these new eats, KidZone also sells ices, frozen slushes with alcohol, bottled water, and Miller Lite. This is also a not-so-secret freestyle location that you can access even if KidZone Pizza Company is closed. Did they update the name of this?
So
they did, and I'm just trying to find it because I meant to.
I saw Lee posted that, Tracy, but I didn't see where he got that from because in the app it still says KidZone Pizza Company.
I
thought they changed the sign.
I will message him. Because I don't take any notice of anything that he posts or says, to be quite honest. Look, I put nearly 30 years in. I don't have to listen to him anymore.
That's fair. DreamWorks Imagination Cafe.
That sounds right, yes.
But the picture he posted doesn't have like this. I don't, maybe it's painted on there now. That's so interesting. Okay. Well, maybe they'll change it in the app. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we know that normally about a week behind, so
Okay. Well, as of now, all of these new items can be found at the location previously known as KidZone Pizza Company. That is not actually in DreamWorks land, but is now selling DreamWorks items.
So interesting.
Yes.
Give my vegan snacks Universal, please. Okay. Next up are some big changes in City Walk. And boy, do we have a lot of them.
Yeah,
we do.
I was shocked at how long these
I know. And
this list became.
When I was writing these, I was like trying to break them up for the four of us. And then I had to like crunch them together. So I'm sorry. A couple of them are a little bit long, but
we got this.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Bigfire American Fare has made quite a few changes to their menu this month. They added Zellwood corn fritters to the appetizer menu for $12. They replaced the artisan green salad with a new watermelon salad that has watermelon, marinated heirloom tomatoes, Marcona almonds, arugula, Sauvignon Blanc, and watermelon vinaigrette for $14. And a new seasonal soup also made its way onto the menu. This item is creamy asparagus, lemon crema, onion gel, chervil. Am I saying that correctly, hopefully?
I think it's, I don't know, it's either chervil or chervil. Yeah.
Maybe I should just left that part out of the description.
I don't know. It's a herb.
That item is actually poured tableside for $11, and that item is vegan.
Ooh.
The next menu item is the Elk Sloppy Joe, which is an open-faced elk sloppy Joe with beer cheese, onion rings, house-made pickled chips, and Texas toast. Why is that item not vegan? Just saying. Make it jackfruit.
Yeah.
I like onion rings.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I've never had an onion ring. I've never found a dairy-free onion ring.
Oh, no.
We're going to have to make that
them
happen.
one time and nearly burnt down my apartment. So,
I think some frozen brands might be vegan. I've definitely found them in the past. I'll look it up,
I think I've
you
just
know.
never looked that hard.
That's okay. I understand.
Still at Bigfire, the skillet roasted half chicken looks to have been replaced by a beer can chicken, which is a Bell & Evans chicken half, Brunswick stew, slaw and cornbread for $30. Bigfire also added a new vegan entree called the Vegan Sausage Cassoulet, which has vegan Italian sausage, black-eyed peas, fungi John mushrooms, baby kale, pickled bell peppers and fennel pollen for $28. So
Nice.
some interesting dishes there.
Mhm.
The seasonal soup sounds amazing.
It's really good. It's not like real chunky though. There's like little teeny bits of asparagus and you have to like kind of dig around for them, but
Oh, that's
I mean,
perfect.
it's
for me.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd prefer a smooth soup over for something like that. I'd prefer a smooth soup.
Yeah.
Is it a hot soup or is it
Yeah,
a cold?
it's a hot
Okay.
soup.
Okay.
We let ours cool quite a bit before we ate it. And also they give you the smallest spoons, like baby spoon. Now, I will preface this by saying I'm a fan of really tiny silverware, but this soup spoon was too small.
What a random thing to be a fan of.
I know. I like
I
small
love it.
silverware. I don't like. I hate big forks. They freak me out. I don't know. But the soup spoon is so small. You know how like when you're trying to eat soup and you kind of like want to leave a little bit around the edge so that you don't spill it on the way to your mouth. They don't. The spoon isn't big enough for that.
Okay.
It's big enough to like fill the spoon and then try to get it to your mouth before you spill it, because otherwise you won't get anything in your mouth. They're so small. It's weird. But apparently somebody else had the same comment like about it's all the soup spoons at Bigfire.
But soup spoons are a standard size and shape.
You would think, but these are really small.
Hey.
Strange.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I don't know.
I think I would eat everything on this menu. Maybe not fennel pollen because pollen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that all sounds really good.
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Yeah. I love getting a steak from Bigfire when I go. That's one of the places I booked for my dad's birthday trip at the end of July.
Nice.
But I might try to adventure out of my comfort zone there for one of these. We'll see.
I don't remember what I had last time. The first time I had a salad. Weird. Basically go to what's essentially a steakhouse and have a salad, but I did.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like sometimes you're not feeling something heavy like a steak.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad always gets the scallops. So, which I guess seafood is a little more traditional when you go to a steakhouse, but it can be anything.
I can't remember why I got a salad, but I did. And it was very nice. But I'll certainly be having something more than a salad next time.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Well, Bread Box also received an entire menu overhaul, which went into effect the week of this recording. And some of these sandwiches that I'm about to talk about can also be turned into salads, and we'll note those as we talk about each one. This was out of absolute left field. That we just, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Bread Box is not a chain restaurant. There's only one, and it's at Universal.
I think you're correct.
Okay. So starting off, the BLTA is now a BLT with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and Duke's mayo on sourdough for $14.99. And this item can be turned into a salad. The next new item is a Sichuan Ranch chicken sandwich, which is ranch fried chicken breast, shaved red cabbage, and Duke's mayo on sweet butter bread for $14.99. This can also be turned into a salad. The turkey pastrami is also new with white cheddar, tomato, bacon, Dijonnaise, and grilled onions on light rye for $14.99. Also can be a salad. And the Italian sandwich got an ingredient update and is now ham, calabrese salami, big eye pepperoni, provolone, lettuce, tomato, red onion, peppercini, herbed oil and vinegar, and Duke's mayo on a house-baked roll for $15.99. And this item can also be turned into a salad. And the tomato and mozzarella sandwich is now the whipped burrata, which is a whipped burrata, tomato, arugula, parmesan, oil and vinegar, and basil pesto on a house-baked roll for $14.99.
Can that be turned into a salad?
It is not indicated that it can be.
No, I'm just being
one
facetious.
cannot.
Don't mind me.
I read what was said.
It seems kind of random the way that they did it.
Yeah.
Like, why can't that one be a salad? I mean, maybe it can, but they only put the vegetarian leaf on that one. So I'm thinking not.
Maybe. So good additions. I assume the A that was in BTLA was avocado.
When I looked at it, it said applewood bacon, so I don't know if it was that or if it was avocado.
No, I think it was avocado.
Was it avocado?
Sure, yeah. So
Okay.
I've only been to Bread Box once, and it was for dinner the first night of the UUOP weekender that I was there. So that Saturday, that full day, because everybody else was at Bend the Bow, but between Kayla and I, we couldn't eat anything there, so we went to Bread Box instead.
Yeah.
And it was like 9:15 at night. We'd been up doing crazy things all day. And I have zero memories of my Bread Box experience because I was like that toddler that was falling asleep as they're trying to eat their food. Like I kept nodding off at the table trying to stuff a sandwich in my mouth. But I'm pretty sure that's what I had was the BLTA, and I'm pretty sure it was avocado as like the like, not that it was a sauce, but that it was treated like a sauce in that sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, I found the old menu. There was applewood bacon and avocado on it. So I'm sure it was, BLTA is avocado.
Well, I'm now more likely to have it because it's not got avocado. They sound quite tasty. And we're not done with Bread Box yet. The grilled 4 cheese is a new addition with white cheddar, provolone, and American on Parmesan crusted sourdough for $13.99. The barbecue brisket melt is now the barbecue brisket dip, which is smoked brisket, Swiss, grilled onions, sweet barbecue, lemon horseradish, and served with French onion soup on a house-baked roll for $15.99. That could also be a salad. Not sure how soup can be a salad, but if you try it, you let us know.
I wondered that when I wrote it. I was like, why did they put this salad symbol? Maybe it's wrong. I don't know.
However, that sounds
Very
amazing.
strange.
BB chopped cheese is new and contains ground beef, American cheese, grilled onions, lettuce, tomato, and special sauce on a house-baked roll for $14.99. And thankfully, the hot vegan remains on the menu and unchanged, but the following sandwiches have been retired from the menu entirely. These include chicken salad, tuna, turkey, grilled ham and cheese, steak and cheese melt, New York style pastrami, hot turkey, and the patty melt. That's a lot to have been retired.
Yeah, I'm very confused by this move. I mean, Bread Box is a place I recommend a lot to families just because A, it was fairly affordable for a long time, and B, like anyone, if you wanted to be adventurous, you could find an adventurous sandwich. If you wanted a straight up turkey sandwich, you could find a straight up turkey sandwich. So it's great for like families or large traveling parties. They're really good with allergies. I know Kayla's talked a lot about that too. Like that's the place that the server got like dinged for not wearing gloves when he brought out her bagged sandwich to her. So I'm interested in the reasoning. I'm sure it's budget cuts and things like that, but to take off your more standard menu items.
Yeah, and your basics, which a lot of people would. I'm sure the basics are quite popular.
Yeah. And from a production standpoint, like it's a whole heck of a lot easier to make a turkey sandwich than it is to make a chopped cheese with ground beef sandwich. So just very interesting that because typically like when a restaurant changes their menu, they take more complicated things and make them simpler to increase production value and things like that. So
not the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, time will tell whether it was a good move or not.
Yeah. Oh, Shelby, you've
very
got
true.
more to talk about with
I
this
do
too.
have more to
Oh,
talk
wow,
about
yes.
for Bread
Good grief,
Box.
they've done so much. Wow.
Okay, so staying at Bread Box, both the Caesar salad and the chopped salad have been removed from the menu, and now we have the BB Power Salad, which is arugula with shaved red cabbage, tomato, cucumber, egg, house-made croutons, and champagne vinaigrette for $12.99. Disappointingly, French fries, tater tots have been removed from the menu, as well as the coleslaw. So those side options no longer exist.
Okay.
All sandwiches now come with a side of the Sichuan ranch chips. And I was told these can be made vegan by omitting the ranch powder, but I have yet to actually investigate this and try to confirm that they'll do that. So keep an eye on my socials, I guess. I'll update people later.
Yeah.
But I actually did go to the park the other day, and the hot vegan looks like it comes with a side salad, which I'm a little confused by because there isn't a side salad on the menu. So I don't know how they're handling that. I'll find out this weekend, but it's very strange.
Are these salads like the BB Power salad and things like that? Are they pre-made, or would you be able to get that? Like, would you be able to get that without the egg on it to make it vegan?
That's a good question, but I would also wonder about the croutons and the vinaigrette.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be worth it, but I will investigate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like if there are sandwich options that are available to me that I would rather have as a salad, I'm assuming they would be making those fresh, but also
That's true.
just wanting to see what they
If this one is
be able to do as far as modifying.
I feel like this one would have to be fresh because of that, but I'll do some investigative work and I'll find out.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem. And then continuing on, this is the entire menu, guys, by the way. They updated the entire menu. The Vanilla Sky and Chocolate Hazelnut Shakes have been replaced by Coke and root beer floats for $6.99. And then the vegan brownie that used to be here and the chocolate chip cookie that they had have been removed from the dessert menu. And now they offer s'mores cookies with graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate chips, and a strawberry crispy treat cookie. Ooh, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And it's strawberry yum crumb. Jeez, right. They're both Rice Krispies. Okay, guys. They're
okay.
$5.29. They're like Rice crispy cookie. I don't know. Anyway, that's the end of Bread Box, though.
Well,
thank goodness.
it worries me that it could be the end of Bread Box because I think they've made a lot of mistakes there.
Taking off. Yeah, like everything we talked about.
Yeah.
So far.
And even with the sides, it's like, I know it's just a small thing. A side's just a side, but you get one choice. If you don't like Sichuan, that's just a waste.
Yeah.
That's getting dumped.
And that's a tough flavor by itself. I could see it being good with the ranch, but obviously that takes out a good portion of people who have dietary restrictions. Because it's almost like here's a fun food allergy fact. So a lot of things like salt and vinegar chips, a lot of those have something like buttermilk in it so that the acidity doesn't like hurt your tongue or make it too much of a punch. So they add in something like buttermilk or milk powder or things like that. So I could see the ranch being a great addition to the Sichuan to tone down that peppery mouth-numbing flavor.
Yours must be completely different to ours because a really good salt and vinegar crisp, you cannot feel your tongue properly for days.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah. Well, Americans are pansies in general. Probably, so I don't think that's the first time we've brought that up before. But
bring me some crisps, please.
I will. Yes,
if they're vegan. I will. I want to try them because the stuff they make over here is weak.
But even like spicy chips will have buttermilk in them.
Yeah,
or
it's true, Kelly.
Hot barbecue chips before. Like I've found before that I was like, I don't need to check the ingredients of this is proof that like I always need to check the ingredients of a spicy barbecue potato chip containing buttermilk or cheese powder or something like that.
It's so frustrating. It's like, why is this in here?
It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, even the dessert choices that they've made, it's I don't know. I can't make sense of the changes. Have they changed ownership? I wonder. It's just somebody wanting to stamp themselves on the menu. I don't know. It's just.
I think it's a Universal-owned restaurant.
Is it?
Yeah, when I email Universal, they could tell me about it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
They like me that day.
That's a good answer to the question I asked earlier of whether it was a chain or not. Okay.
I mean,
all right.
the case can be made for some of the other ones that like are chains but are owned by Universal too. So
Yeah. Interesting.
well, yeah, Cowfish is a chain, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think Universal owns that Cowfish or something. They own the menu.
Okay.
I think so.
Gotcha.
Oh,
There's
okay.
also only like 3 Cowfishes.
Okay, so I guess not a big
it's not
chain.
like a Bubba Gumps or something where there's a
Yeah.
ton
Right.
of them.
Fair.
All right. Well, a quick update on restaurant closures around the parks. Comic Strip Cafe is closed again after a short reopening. Maybe we will see some menu updates after this closure. Who knows? Thunder Falls Terrace was closed for a temporary refurbishment, but has now reopened. And thankfully, the only visible change to the menu thus far is that the rice has been switched from cilantro rice or cilantro lime rice to sofrito rice.
Okay. What's sofrito?
So remember our Mardi Gras discussion about Trinity being like mirepoix, but with bell pepper?
Nope.
Okay. Sofrito is like a very common Latin American flavor base. So it's like onions, tomatoes, bell pepper, garlic. It's like how you would start chicken soup with celery, onions, and carrots.
Okay.
Lots of Latin dishes are started with sofrito as a base.
Okay. So what I'm hearing now is there's a rice that I'll eat.
There you go.
Yay!
Very nice.
Do you like the no? Because that one's coconut. The purple rice. Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
was very disappointed because I wanted that, and then as soon as I saw coconut, I was like, and I keep going and retrying coconut, and no, I really don't like it.
I really don't think that purple one tastes like coconut, but I know you said you could be like a bomb sniffing dog and detect it in thousands of a particle.
Yep. I'm the same as celery as well.
You can detect it from home.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had a bowl of the rice and Tracy was like, yep, coconut.
Yep. It's no. Yeah, yeah, coconut I'm like that with, and celery. I can even detect celery salt in a dish.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's impressive.
That's
I
just,
don't like celery, but I'm not that bad by any means.
nope. They're the 2 dishes that, if you needed to torture me, they're the things you give me.
Don't tell people that.
Cilantro is the third. Cilantro is the close third.
Yeah, but I can tolerate small amounts of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
You'd be good with the sofrito
yeah.
rice.
It sounds
like,
really
Tracy,
good.
if you've ever had Mexican rice that's like reddish in
Yes.
color or
Yes.
orangish in
Yeah.
color,
I
Okay.
love it. Yeah.
that's sofrito rice.
Okay. Oh, perfect then. Because over here it's just called Mexican rice because we don't like to give things proper names.
Well, it's just a base to a lot of dishes. So
That's
salsas will have a sofrito base, or
Okay.
lots of different things would.
That's good. Okay. Avenue Eats, the snack stand closest to the Mummy, recently got a menu update. They're now serving street corn on the cob, a summer corn on the cob with creamy lime sauce, cotija cheese, tahini seasoning, fresh cilantro for $5.99. The loaded nachos are the other option, which are white corn tortilla chips, house-made chili, tomato salsa, cheddar cheese sauce, jalapeno peppers, and scallions for $11.99. And in addition to these items, the stand also sells... I don't know how to say...
Just say,
Is it
I put
pile?
in parentheses what it is, so you can just say that.
Well,
part.
yeah.
How de queijo is the
That one, yes.
How to say how?
Which is a Brazilian cheese bread. I didn't sound like Shelby then, didn't I? For $6.99. Chicken empanada combo with chips for $14.99. Guava and cheese pastelito for $6.69. And fresh pineapple or strawberry bowls for $4.99.
And the vegan option there is fresh pineapple or strawberry bowls. And I'm kind of like, why?
Oh, you've been spoiled
Like,
too.
I want nachos.
Yeah. And
Even going
empanadas.
through-
And
Yeah, like when I'm scrolling the allergen menus, I specifically look for like the DS label for dairy sensitivity. And I kind of just mindlessly scroll until I find it. And I'm like, oh, it's strawberries. Oh, it's grapes.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
It's strawberries again. Oh, it's watermelon this time. Like that, that happens in a lot of these snack stands. But
It's the truth.
I always got to ask because you never know what they can accommodate and
It's
not just
true.
go off of the menus they provide.
This is why the food allergy people don't like me. Because I'm always like, hey, if I do this, this, and this, will this item be vegan?
Nice.
Well, I'm going to find more vegan options that way sometimes. Sometimes. At the San Francisco Trolley snack stand across from Lombard's, the Cantonese cinnamon sugar donut stick was removed from the menu, and I am devastated because I went to get it the other day and it was not there. Pretty
That
sad
was on my
about
list
that.
to try as well.
That was like one of the best snacks we've ever had. Ever.
I never got to try that one either.
No.
But it's not all them taking things away because the snack stand located near the exit to Universal Studios now has a snow cone machine,
Woohoo!
which, depending on how hot it is outside, could be sarcastically excited or actually excited. With how hot it's been here lately, I would be actually elated if someone handed me a snow cone right now.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And their flavors that they offer, the flavors that they offer are cherry, grape, lime, and raspberry.
Ooh, one for each hand.
And foot? That's 4.
We're not. No.
I have 4 arms.
I just want them all because they're all the flavors that I honestly to pick 4 flavors that would give me trouble deciding. They've really hit the nail on the head there. They're my 4
They're
flavors.
pretty good flavors, yeah.
Oh, can you mix? Do we know this?
Ooh.
I'm sure you could. I have not seen them open. Well, I saw them open one time, but they like barely had any ice, so I just kept walking.
Okay.
But I did
I would
take
go
a
cherry lime. Cherry lime would be my go-to.
cherry lime would be great. I feel like lime and raspberry could be really good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think these are vegan too.
That's good.
I didn't ask yet. I'm not 100% sure, but I did see one of the cherry one actually, the cherry jug sitting out there, and I took a picture of it and I was like researching the brand, and from what I found, the cherry one was vegan. So I think we're safe, but I'll look into that further.
Oh, that's good. And lastly, butterbeer season has officially come to an end. As butterbeer ice lollies are no longer being sold at the Wizarding World and will not be restocked. Which is sad, I think, because it was so short-lived, all the effort into making it and inventing it and producing it and everything, and then it's just... Because it's been how long?
Well,
2
butterbeer
months?
season started without the ice lollies.
Yes.
So it was
Yeah.
supposed to only be it was supposed to, I think, only be the month of May.
Yeah, then they extended it.
And
didn't they?
then they got the ice lollies so late that they extended it through the end of June. But I think they're just not restocking anything. So I wonder if,
Makes sense.
it's late June as of the time of recording this. I'm guessing by the time it airs that they will be done with all of the different offerings they had, including the specialty mug and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine so.
All right. Well, I can't be too sad about it because I couldn't eat it.
I
But
don't.
that was a lot of news.
It was
I
a
heard
lot of
very
news.
mixed reviews about that ice lolly also. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's not what I would have tried anyway, so I'm not a fan of butterbeer,
Yeah.
but
It's way too sweet
yeah, it
in
is.
all its forms that
Just
I
give-
can have anyway.
Just give me a regular beer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'll also take a lemon squash because those are great.
So good. Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
I'm gonna have to try it.
Oh, you haven't had one yet, Kelly? Oh my
No,
God, they're so
Kelly always-
good.
I don't want to spoil anything that I'm about to say, but
No, don't say it. We're going to say it soon.
Yes.
I know.
Hold on to that thought.
Okay.
I stuck it back in my brain. That's what I tell my students all the time. Take your ideas, stick it back in your brain.
And hold on to it. Don't lose it.
Yeah, that's important. A little easier for a 4-year-old to hold on to it than an adult.
That's
it's
true.
important.
Uh-huh.
For real. We ready for our entree?
Yes, I have pulled my
so.
notes up.
All right. Since Islands of Adventure is celebrating its 25th anniversary, we wanted to share with you 25 things we adore about this park. Because we are here to talk about theme park food, that will be the bulk of our discussion. We're going to go round robin, each listing a food or beverage that we can discuss with a total of 5 options each. like a tongue twister too. I can't talk either, Tracy.
It's catchy.
Me either. So
I think maybe just don't edit the episode.
Yeah.
Like just edit that one thing out and then leave the rest of it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Since we are coming up with a comprehensive list of things we love, we will be avoiding duplicates. Additionally, we will each draft one ride, show, or other non-food item to our personal list, such as a particular spot in the park that is special to us. It can even be a music loop or a shop. The possibilities are endless. I'm excited to hear all of our favorite things about the amazing islands of adventure we know and love today, or even blasts from the past. And even though Kayla isn't recording with us today, she has sent in her picks for us to share and discuss. And if you're doing the math, that comes out to 24 things we adore. But don't worry, we've saved the best for last. And here come the puns.
Hey, I'm excited for this.
I'm sure you'll be beaming with delight at our answers as there are a sea of possibilities to choose from. Remember, no repeats. Tracy, you first, mate.
That's brilliant. I love it. Okay, I am kicking us off with... I'm kicking us off. I'm looking at my list and going, right, what do I not want to get caught out with? I'm going with the fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese from Mythos.
Ooh.
Nice.
I've had it twice now. The second time, admittedly, wasn't as good as the first, but it's pretty special. And it's just... I know that when we come over, I know it's hot to us regardless of what time of year we come over, but it's just comfort food, and it's and it's one of the best tomato soups I've had as well. So that's one of my must-haves every visit that I'm not going to drop.
Yeah. And no matter how hot it is outside, the air conditioning inside Mythos is really cold. So you're safe with a soup, even if it's really hot out.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. So now I will shine a light on Kayla's first pick. And she has Confisco Grill, gluten-free Confisco BLTA, which is $19.95. Roasted jalapeno bacon, lettuce, crispy fried green tomatoes, avocado, chipotle mayonnaise, toasted rosemary focaccia. Ooh, that sounds good. And to make the item gluten-free, you get it on gluten-free bread and substitute a plain tomato for fried. Oh, interesting. This is amazing with gluten-free. Please request they toast the buns. The first time I had it, it was toasted and amazing. The second time, they didn't toast the bread, and the bread was pretty inedible. And this is common of gluten-free bread. Very interesting.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
It really does.
Both of these things sound amazing, and I'm jealous. I wish they were vegan.
Yeah.
There's so many things I would eat. I'm like,
yeah,
I could make that vegan. Guys, come on.
Kelly, what's your first food item?
Well, we're staying at Confisco for my first one, and it's the ahi tuna nachos, which I know I've talked about before on here. It's my favorite, like any time of the year go-to for like a not super heavy meal. It could be like it's a great early lunch. It's a great late night dinner sort of thing. So it's sesame, seared ahi tuna, sliced avocado, edamame, napa cabbage, wonton chips, jalapeno, micro cilantro, scallions, and sweet soy and wasabi aioli sauces all drizzled on top. So the wonton chips are what would be tortilla chips in a normal nachos. But this dish, I think, is dairy-free right off the menu. I don't think I have to modify it at all. But they're really great about allergens at Confisco. And it's just, I love all the different flavors in there. And like I said, it's filling without being too heavy in any way, shape, or form. I love like tuna. Seared tuna is one of my favorite foods. And so this is just an absolute go-to for me. I've never, in my memory, I don't think I've had like a bad batch of it, just because you get, you know, with nachos in general, every bite is different. This bite has more of one thing and less of another sort of thing. So it's a great option. If you like raw tuna.
It sounds delicious.
It's great.
Ooh.
So take cover. We're on to Shelby.
You handled that very well because I was trying to read it in my head or like say it out loud to practice it just in case I ever had to say that one. And I was like,
I admit that I practiced it earlier.
I love it. I love it so much. Well, I'm also going to stay at Confisco because they have one of my new favorite items, and it's the vegan crab cake. Which is an oyster mushroom crab cake, mofongo bites, salsa creola, coconut curry cream sauce, and green onions. And let me tell you guys, this thing is freaking amazing. I'm so like, I know I was like kind of giving Universal a little bit of crap a minute ago about taking away my snacks, but I mean, if they're going to give me really incredible food like this, like,
yeah,
I can't be that mad, but you know, also I need more snacks, guys. Mm-hmm. This thing is $17.95. It comes with 3 mofongo bites, and the crab cake is actually pretty huge, even though they plate it like a fancy restaurant, and the plate is gigantic compared to the dish, so it kind of makes it look small, but it's not small. It's very deceiving when you look at it. It's fantastic. The first time I had it, they didn't have the mofongo bites, and I was still like, this is amazing. And then I went back the other day and they had them.
Oh, I love mofongo.
It was so good, Kelly. If you go to Confisco while you're here, please try it.
It's on my must try.
It's so good.
For summer.
I'm shocked. Like I'm blown away by this dish. Like I don't know what else to say. It's incredible. So it's a seasonal item too. So I don't think it's going to be around for like too much longer. We probably have a couple more months with it, but you guys get it while you can.
Yeah. Knowing it's seasonal, I'll definitely try it. I'm a little spoiled because the first time I ever had a crab cake was in Baltimore, which is what they're like known for. Yeah. And we were like sitting on the harbor and they came out like fresh, like the oil was still like sizzling on the crab cake. Wow. And it was like, I think this crab was alive this morning sort of level of freshness. But I'm very willing to try this, and it's on my list for this month.
Yeah, this will not be like that at all. No, but it's still really good.
Yes, I think it will be different enough that I can separate out the two experiences.
That makes sense. I think it will. The mushroom, the crab cake itself is not like super ground up. Like you can still tell it's mushrooms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the way that, however they get it to stay together, the texture of it and everything. And then along with they've got like the onions on the bottom and the peppers and stuff that are really fresh. Just like the contrasting of the textures and the flavor is, just kind of like pops in your mouth.
I'm actually staying at Mythos.
Okay.
This was something that we had last time we were there. It was the annual pass holders special, if you like.
And this appreciation days?
Yes. Ooh. This was the zucchini fritters. And
I heard about these.
Amazing. Like they were, and I had the fork, knife and spoon grilled cheese, and they were better.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, it was, If I could have had 10 servings of those, yes. They were just, they were tasty, they were hot, they were crispy, they were soft. It was just the perfect texture and flavor profile. Absolutely amazing. Lee loved them as well.
Yeah. I couldn't eat them, but I can vouch for them from other people's perspectives, because in September when we did my friend like group meal at Mythos, Kayla and I couldn't eat them, but everybody else at the table like devoured them. We're like fighting for scraps of them off the plate. So
absolutely
seems
fantastic.
To be quite the hit.
Yeah, they were so good.
All right, and next up, I will illuminate Kayla's next choice, which can be found at both Mythos and Confisco, and that is Pad Thai for $29. And it's rice noodles, mixed vegetables, chicken and shrimp tossed in a mild sweet and sour peanut sauce. And Kayla says this is the best Pad Thai I've ever had, and I have tried quite a few.
Ooh.
So This was actually on my honorable mentions list, so hopefully none of my other picks get taken because Kayla took a few of my honorable mentions coming up here. But I will navigate us to my next choice, which is moving us over to Thunder Falls Terrace, and that's the pork pernil platter, very specifically. So it's a big portion of slow roasted pork, and it's served with onion mojo sauce, black beans, what used to be the cilantro lime rice and is now the sofrito rice, which I have not tried yet, but I'm sure as of the time this is released, I will have tried it, and sweet plantains. And I know I've talked about this before, but like pork pernil has no business being that good in a theme park in the middle of Central Florida. Like, it is so tender. It's fall apart in your mouth. And I love the platter specifically because it's got all the different sides served with it. So you can also, alongside of an option we'll talk about later, this could also be, if you don't want a big portion of the pork, you could also get this as either the pork and rotisserie chicken. And I think you can actually modify the chicken and ribs to do the pork and ribs as well. Wow. Don't quote me on that yet. So I would say this option is definitely either splittable or save it for like a big meal of if you're snacking all day, or maybe doing a festival and you've been at the booths all day and you want one big meal, because it's a lot of food with the black beans and the rice and the plantains. You could easily share it between two people for a lighter meal, or this could be one big meal. But even with it being a lot of food, it's not super heavy because it's so fresh. Like those Cuban or Caribbean kind of flavors with it make it so that it's a very filling meal without being super heavy.
Okay. This was something that I always wanted but didn't get because of the rice. So now they've changed the rice. I'll be trying this. So,
awesome. Yeah, and that's something too that like don't be afraid to ask if they could sub out one side for another one, because they have like things like roasted potatoes at Thunder Falls, so it would be fairly easy. It should be fairly easy. At least from an allergy perspective, they are typically very accommodating of swapping things out. It gets a little tricky with mobile order, but if you're willing to go up to the register and explain. And that's a tip for everybody, not just you, Tracy. But if you're willing to go up to people and ask, would I be able to sub something out? They're pretty accommodating typically.
Well, that's good.
Kelly, to your point, I feel like Thunder Falls Terrace is the most like everything friendly restaurant, at least quick service wise, because they do accommodate pretty much everyone, I think.
I'd say so. I don't think this is, I know this is not the last time we will talk about them today. Well, let's sail on over to Shelby.
Okay. Well, I was actually like struggling a little bit for a minute because I was like, oh shoot, I have so much pasta on my list. I don't want to only highlight pasta. So I was going to pick the Vegan Magician meatball cone, and I'm only saving that because I want people to know it's there, because they didn't put this on the outside menu of Circus McGurkus, and it drives me insane that like as a regular person walking by, you'd walk by and see a salad and be like, I don't want that. And not even go in the restaurant to investigate, because why would you? Anyway, I am going to pick the Team Dragon salad because if I didn't, I would have like 3 pasta dishes on this list, and I don't want to do that to everyone. So I'm going to have a variety. The Team Dragon salad is red dragon fruit, red quinoa, raspberries, mandarin oranges, almonds, baby spinach, cucumber, and a guava vinaigrette. And for a salad, this is an excellent option. And I feel like it's $11.99, and you could split this with somebody. You might not be like super full, but like you could, it's splittable. It's big enough.
Yeah.
And
so fresh.
Everyone knows about my sauce obsession. They absolutely give you enough dressing, which is shocking. Yeah. When they brought it out, it was like a big, like a shot glass full. I was like, wow, this is the amount of dressing of my dreams. Like you guys get me. Nice. I love it. It's really good. The only thing that's weird about this though is that the dragon fruit is kind of like mashed in with the quinoa. So if you're like a really sensitive texture person, I kind of am, but I can get around it.
Yeah.
Because I have to eat these things. I mean, I don't have to, but you know, I try everything. It's kind of strange, but it's still really good. It's fresh, like you were saying. I think it was you, Tracy. And it's kind of good on a hot day if you don't want to eat hot pasta. So there's that. I think it's a good option.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's something we definitely want to try, but maybe not as high up as other things.
Yeah, I think there's definitely other stuff over this. Like if you wanted to eat it, Circus McCircus, and you didn't want to eat pasta, like this could be your option. But I wouldn't say like, yeah, you have to eat this. Like the vegan crab cake, you gotta eat.
Okay.
Definitely
Noted.
should. Tracy, float your next pick on over to us.
All right. I am staying in Zeus Landing with you. And
Yay.
I'm going to Green Eggs and Ham Cafe booth, whatever we want to call it, for tots, because I love tots and we don't have them here. So I eat my body weight in tots over there. Nope.
Wow.
They are not a thing here. It sucks.
Oh,
Yes.
sad day.
Yeah. But specifically, it's the buffalo chicken tots. Because, that sauce is just it's so perfectly balanced. It's got the right vinegar to spice balance, and it's there's loads of chicken in it, and it's really good quality. And I'm very fussy over the quality of any meat that I eat. And yeah, I will stand and look at the menu and go, oh, which ones am I having? And it's always, no, you're just getting buffalo chicken every single time.
Nice.
Although I do still remember the day when, for the other podcast, we ordered every dish in the menu.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a lot of. I love potatoes, but that's a lot of taters.
It was. And there were three of us there. And yeah, I mean, I can eat, but even I struggled. That was a lot of tots. I was very sleepy afterwards. But yeah, that's another staple at some point.
I will guide us to Kayla's next item, which is the rotisserie smoked chicken from the Three Broomsticks. I almost messed that up really bad. This item is $16.99. It's served with corn on the cob and roasted potatoes. Kayla said it's simple, delicious, and a little cheaper than the rest of the entree choices. Which I feel like at Three Broomsticks, like obviously I have not eaten that item, but the mushroom pie platter or whatever, it's pretty big. And I feel like Three Broomsticks and Leaky Cauldron both really amp up the portions.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys feel like that. Like I feel like everything is kind of large and splittable.
Yes, definitely.
I feel like Three Broomsticks was the first and I mean, obviously it's been a while since that's been open, but it was the first restaurant to have those kind of portion sizes. And as we've seen across both parks, as we've seen places kind of close down and reopen with revamped menus, yes, the price has gone up, but I think the portions have kind of gone up across the board as far as what's being offered with different dishes. Either it's a bigger portion size, or this used to come with fries, but now it comes with rice, beans, and plantains or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you look at the cost, don't like balk at it immediately without, do a little snooping around, look around at people who are eating the things that you're about to order and see what the portion sizes are, because you could very easily, especially looking at kids, like ordering a kid's meal or something like that, look at the sizes in relation to what you're paying. And I think at the end of the day, it's still a really good deal for the most part all around.
Yeah. I always feel that Three Broomsticks and Leaky Cauldron are actually really good value for what you get.
Kelly, I'm sure your next item will captivate.
Awesome. Yeah. So we're going back over to Mythos for a little bit, and I'm getting the dish that I had in September when everybody else had their zucchini fritters, which was the brick oven roasted chicken. And it's a Mediterranean herb spiced half chicken, with Dijon roasted fingerling potatoes, sauteed white asparagus, and the natural chicken jus, which I don't think I could get as the like ordering it dairy free. But it was again surprisingly tender and moist chicken breast with really flavorful roasted potatoes and asparagus as the side. And I just love Mythos, and this is my favorite. Again, filling but not heavy.
Yeah.
Well seasoned, well cooked. Just overall good lunch experience that could also be a dinner experience. And Mythos is fun just because they have great drink pairings. I've found that, and I mean, you guys know I'm a big Disney fan too. I feel like Mythos has some of the best service of any sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, I agree.
Across multiple theme parks, not just Universal to Universal, but Universal to Disney. As far as overall friendliness, it feels like the staff enjoy working there for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I've been, and I've eaten there a lot. That was for a long time when all of the quick service places were not super allergy friendly. Like Mythos was the only place my family ate, especially after RIP Enchanted Oak. But like just very knowledgeable of the menu in general and willingness to suggest drink pairings and or even like appetizer pairings of like, oh, if you're going to get this as the appetizer, I would recommend getting this as your entree. So
Okay.
yeah, just a good, simple
cool.
roasted chicken dish to kind of go off the back of Kayla's roasted chicken dish.
Yeah. Sometimes something doesn't have to be fancy and elaborate to be good.
Yep.
True.
All right. Shelby, let us gaze upon your next item.
Okay. This is going to be my one pasta dish. It's the it's a vegan fettuccine alfredo. Sorry, they changed the name and I forgot. At Cafe 4, which I know people are like, what? Cafe 4? Like, I feel like no one ever goes in there. I don't know.
Yeah, I had some
I only ever
pizza
see
in
people
there.
resting in there, which is strange.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like it is closed a lot when I am there. I don't know. Maybe I just have bad Cafe 4 luck.
So I think they moved what is it called? Marvel Superhero Dinner, whatever. The
character
dinner. Yeah, I think it's there. So I think like most of the week at 4:00 they close or something like that. Definitely check hours. But I feel like that's probably why. Because if I don't go early enough, I miss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a creamy vegan fettuccine alfredo with vegan chicken. This item is $13.99 and it's great. If you don't like vegan chicken, maybe don't order this item. I think it's Gardein.
Is it Gardein? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's good, but sometimes they don't like sear the chicken. So it's like,
Okay.
you know what everybody knows what I'm saying about vegan
Yep.
chicken. You know, that's what I eat first because I want to get it out of the way, and then I eat the pasta and the sauce and the breadstick afterwards. But it's delicious and filling, and this is if you go on the right day and they're not closed early, they usually stay open till the park closes, which is nice.
That's good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's so many places close early,
Especially at Islands, which is crazy to me because Islands is the one that stays open later more often. But always the restaurants are closed. And I'm like, but people still want to eat dinner. And they want, like, not everybody wants to sit down at Confisco or Mythos.
Exactly.
And you've taken away all quick service.
Yeah.
Like, why?
That's how I ended up. I mean, not that I'm sad that I got ahi tuna nachos again, but that's how I ended up at Confisco last time. We ended up walking up to Confisco at like 8:50 when the park closed at 9, fully knowing that we were those turds who were going to come into a restaurant that was almost completely shut down and order more food. But it's because there was nothing else open, and the thought of getting into City Walk and trying to find somewhere to eat that late at night.
Yeah. When the park is closing.
Yeah. That's how. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I feel your frustration because it does happen to me a lot where I'll be like, I want to go walk around the park and then I'm going to get something to eat, but then I can't because I'm at Islands and, it's 6:30 and there's nothing to eat. I'm like, I don't understand what's happening here at all. Just as a side note, I'll throw in the hours really quick since we're talking about it, but apparently it's Sunday 11 to 3:45 p.m., just totally random. And then Monday through Wednesday, it's 11 to 8, I guess.
Okay.
And then Thursday through Saturday, 11 to 3:45 again. So
okay.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why they broke that up. They could have just put Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 3:45, but whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
So those days they close early, unfortunately.
Crazy. Yeah.
All right.
But
good to know.
yeah. All right. Back to you, Tracy. The coast is clear.
I'm having too much fun listening to these. Okay, I'm trying to decide which of my two I'm putting for. Right, okay. I am going to head around the park and I am going to Skull Island. And I'm going to be very careful how I say this.
Figured this would show up.
Yes, I am going for the Kong dog.
Well,
And honestly, I got it the first time the only time I got it, but I got it just because we'd been cracking dirty jokes about it on the podcast. And I was like, let's go get them, and it's some content for the show as well. And I'm quite fussy when it comes to hot dogs. It was a really good dog, actually. It had a good snap. It had good flavour. It didn't repeat on me, which a lot of them do because the spices they put in them. Yeah, the bun was great. And I ate it all because...
Isn't that a really big hot dog?
It's huge.
Is it longer, bigger than a normal
right?
hot dog?
Yeah.
I think it's a foot long hot dog.
Yeah, it's a foot long.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah. We won't talk about the fact that I then went and got something else to eat afterwards.
I love that. I love that so much. We're going to eat so much together.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm going to start a separate savings account now. I've got a new line in my budget.
Yeah. I'm not one of these girls that will pick at food. I'm going to eat. So,
I love it. I mean, we do a podcast about food, so I guess that's a good thing for us, right?
Exactly. But yeah, it was really good. And I've said to Lee that when we next get back there, I am slamming one of those things because it was really good. It's, again, simple theme park fare. I don't remember how much it was. But I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Let me see if I have a photo of that menu, Tracy, because I know they have the pizza skull there, and I feel like I may have taken a photo recently. Let me see.
Yes, I need to have one of those as well.
I know, that's one thing I'm surprised to keep seeing on that menu.
So I didn't manage to get a pizza skull at Horror Nights because the line was also way long. Yeah, so on to the next option Kayla is harbouring. Hey! Which is back to Thunder Falls Terrace, is the rice bowl with pernil, which is $17.99. It's roasted pork shoulder with black beans, sofrito rice, cotija cheese, and served with fried plantains and salsa. And another cool option, it's a little less expensive, and it makes me forget I'm in a theme park.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to be very specific about choosing the platter.
Yes.
Is that Kayla chose the rice bowl, so it's basically what I got, but smaller portions of everything with salsa on top. So, and mine comes with a different sauce. Than
they are different dishes.
Does, but
that's nice. Yeah, that sounds really good. What is next on the horizon for you, Kelly?
All right. This one won't take much discussion because I'm just picking pumpkin juice as my number 4. I know it's not specific directly to Islands, but I wanted something, with it, I think, coming off of our 2 Wizarding World episodes. I wanted something to honor the Wizarding World, since I, spoiler alert, do not have something coming up from there, but just this simple joy of sitting in Hogsmeade with a pumpkin juice and enjoying the view of the castle and things like that. So not much discussion to go along there. Again, hoping to finally try my first full vegan butterbeer over this summer. just to say I've had it, and then happily go back to ordering my pumpkin juice and or daisy root ale, or maybe the lemon squash that I'm now going to try too. But just wanted a pumpkin juice, something simple.
I love pumpkin juice, but I like the bottled version because it is different.
R.I.P.
And it's so I miss that.
I bet it just got too expensive for them to produce that bottle. Like that bottle was pretty elaborate.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with the bottles and the manufacture of them. I'm not sure. I'm not going to hazard a guess because I'll get it wrong. But I know it was something to do with the bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such
that
a shame.
Makes sense. Well, on to Shelby for your next maritime meal.
Thank you. I'm just going to interject really quick. I did find the Kong mess stand menu. I took this picture on Sunday, January 21st, apparently. The Kong dog combo was $14.49 back then. And then, wait, why is there two combos? Why does Universal do this? Well, anyway, hot dog combo. I can't read. That's not Universal's fault. the Kong dog combo is $14.49, at least back on January 21st. So it may or may not be that price still, or it's probably something around there.
Yeah,
so.
It won't be much more if it's gone up. But
I mean, that's not that bad for...
It's not, and it was a huge dog. I'm sure for ordinary people, they could split it in half.
And I'm guessing that would come with chips or something like that if it's a combo.
It must, right?
Yeah,
Tracy?
Usually does.
Okay.
I don't remember. I would just remember chowing down on that foot-long dog, and I'm on the good podcast. I'm going to be a good girl and not. No, I can't do what I do to Lee. Oh my God! Right, edit that out because that sounded really bad.
We're gonna turn this into the naughty podcast.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So my fourth pick is actually going to be from Croissant and Bakery, and it's not a meal, unfortunately. I should have put these in a different order for myself, but it is the vegan croissant, which doesn't sound exciting, and I don't know why they call it just vegan croissant, but they should call it the vegan chocolate praline croissant because that's what it is.
Ooh.
So this is the one item that like the words.
They're difficult.
Words don't want to come out. This is the one item that was a treat for the holidays last year that they randomly just like added to the menu. And I had gone into Croissant Moon one day and I saw it and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Screamed and freaked out. Yep.
Yeah. This thing is amazing. So it's covered in chocolate. It's not chocolate chips. I don't know what they're like, mini chocolate chunks or something. And then the inside is chocolate praline and it's like it's gooey. So if you get this from them, have them heat it up because it just makes it, it's just perfect. It's the perfect snack. Like I wish they would put this at San Francisco Pastry Company. So it was at both parks. But it's just so good and they don't always have it. So it's like really exciting when they do, because sometimes I'll go in there and they don't even have like the little label for it that says vegan croissant with a double leaf. Like it will be gone or they won't have the elderberry or something. But like when you do see it, you got to get it. Because like I don't know how long it's going to be around for. It's weird that like it was for holidays and then all of a sudden it just showed back up. Like I think it was during Mardi Gras. Okay. Somewhere around Mardi Gras.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened, but I'm really happy to have it back. Like I've been going in there and if I see it, I buy a couple and sometimes I end up carrying one around in my pocket. Don't judge me.
Why not?
Or sometimes I have a Ziploc in my fanny pack and I'll like stuff it in there and then like roll it real tight so I can fit inside the fanny pack.
We've talked about this before and I'll tell you a story off air of the time that I tried to smuggle an egg roll home from a festival. And
all right. I need to hear that story. I think maybe that should be a segment one time, like how we smuggle food home from the park. Because I'm sure we've all done it. Like we can't be the only two people.
I mean, I talked about eating beignets at 2 a.m.
You did. You did.
Airport, so.
I'm sure Tracy has some stories.
Actually, I
don't. Does Kayla. You don't?
No.
We're going to get you some.
Yes.
We'll make
Yeah.
some when you're here.
Yet.
But anyway,
Yeah.
get the vegan croissant. I wish they would rename it because it doesn't sound exciting when you say vegan croissant.
It sounds
But
good.
It's so
That sounds
good.
good.
It's so good.
I'm not a chocolate fan, but when it's praline,
Mhm.
because that nuttiness breaks the chocolate
It's ridiculous.
sweetness. Yeah, I'm all over that. Ooh.
Croissant Moon Bakery closes early, by the way, everyone listening. It closes at I think it's 4:00 every day. So if you're going to go early.
But it's so nice. And then the coffee's good in there as well.
I've never had their coffee, but I will have to try it. I think I'm pretty sure they have plant milks.
I don't know because I take my coffee black. So.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
I'm not that adventurous.
Yeah, I also drink black coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll research it for myself. All right. Back to you, Tracy. What's the next item that floats your boat?
Hey. I'm going with something quite simple for this item. I'm heading back around to Zeus Landing and I'm going into Snookers and Snookers for a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, nice.
Because they just hit the spot. And chocolate chip cookies are my cookie of choice. And they do a really good job with it here. Just the right amount of vanilla and chocolate chips and so good. I want one now.
Yum.
But yeah, nice and simple. Chocolate chip cookie.
Yum.
So Kayla will bow down to her next food item, which are the green eggs and ham carnitas tots. So Tracy, you chose the buffalo chicken, and Kayla goes for the carnitas for $12.49, which are roasted pork, jalapenos, tomato salsa, scallions, lime crema, and white cheese sauce over tater tots. And she says this is the best snack in the whole world. The pork is incredible and perfect for a theme park where they took a simple thing like tater tots and elevated them. And she had snack in like quotation marks because it is a full meal. It is not a small portion of like you think if you order like a side of fries from a place as like a snack, like the tots are.
This is
a lot.
Yes, it's a dinner plate size portion.
Yeah.
Now I don't think the carnitas tots were available last time I was there.
No.
So I'll be trying these next trip.
I mean, we've talked about it before, but the way Universal seems to know how to treat pulled pork and pork products in general, like cooking them low and slow and things like that, I would definitely recommend that.
Yeah, that sounds like a winner.
Yeah, and I think just with them like being served the way that they're served, like they're portable enough that you can eat them with a fork while you're walking around the park.
Yeah.
Definitely done that before.
Yep,
not
same.
those.
No,
sorry. Not those, obviously.
So I will try not to rock the boat with my next pick. So this one, okay, I have a confession to make. I had this image in my head of this amazing fish dish that I had at Confisco. And I was like, it was swordfish. It was served on top of these like wilted greens, and there was a sauce and there was a flower on top, and it was beautiful. And I, no kidding, scrolled through. I have an album in my phone for Universal photos. I was like, I know, like, where is this picture? I know I took a picture of it. It's got the flower on top. It's amazing. And I couldn't find it. And then I'm scrolling through all of my photo albums and I found the dish. And the problem is that I was at Skipper Canteen in Magic Kingdom when I had it. Not at Confisco Grill. But what I did have at Confisco Grill, back wrapping it up, very coming full circle with my ahi tuna nachos, is their chilled tuna noodle bowl. And so it's that same sesame seared salmon or tuna, but it's served cold with soba noodles and wasabi ponzu sauce in it. And then it's got avocado, radish, edamame, cucumber, and cilantro as like components of the dish. So it's, again, so fresh, super clean, well-balanced flavors. You've got the savory with the sweet and like really good umami flavor with the tuna. And I love this dish, and it's a great It's a little bit more filling than the tuna nachos, which you could also, like the nachos, you could split as an appetizer if you wanted. I don't know that I would recommend getting both the nachos and the soba bowl, because that's just like a lot of the same kinds of flavors together.
Okay.
But that noodle bowl is also fantastic.
I have a story about that noodle bowl.
Oh.
It used to be able to be made vegan. And it was my favorite thing.
Oh,
I have a photo of myself where you can't see my face because I'm drinking the sauce.
Oh, so I brought up a bad memory.
No. It's a good memory. I mean, it makes me sad that I can't eat it anymore, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, they used to be able to make that vegan. They changed the recipe, so it's no longer. But yeah, it is really good.
Yeah.
Or was when I had it. I'm sure it tastes probably very similar.
Oh, booey. What's your next selection, Shelby?
I can laugh now, right? Okay. So I'm going to go back over to Seuss Landing as well, because I'm also going to get tots. I'm going to get the vegan pizza tots because they're amazing. I mean, like both of you have said, it's potatoes.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with potatoes and stuff on top. It's funny because I was watching a YouTube video the other day, and it was like an old Horror Nights video. And I think it was when pizza fries first became a thing. And the person in the video, who I'm not going to name, was like kind of nitpicking the size because they took like the underneath bowl out from under they took a plate and a tray. Yeah. Anyway, they were like, oh, this portion is so measly. And I'm like, dude, that's huge. Like I have trouble finishing the vegan pizza tots. It's the same portion as the pizza fries. Like, who are we kidding? It's the same thing. And I feel like these portions are huge and they're definitely shareable.
Nice.
Yeah. So vegan pizza tots is my last food pick, and people should definitely go get them. I would imagine people walk by that place all the time thinking that there's nothing there for them to eat. They should put a menu board outside, but they're good. And a couple people have told me you can make them gluten-free. I don't know that exact modification. I think it's either the pepperoni or the sausage that you have to remove. But
I think it's the pepperoni. I think
the pepperoni
those without
the
pepperoni.
Perfect. Yeah. So pretty much anybody can eat them. And don't worry, they are not dry. The sauce is on the bottom. People are always like, where's the sauce? And like, don't worry, it's there. Because you know me. I'd be like, where's my sauce? I would complain if there was not enough sauce, and there's definitely enough. So, vegan pizza tots. There's something for everyone at Green Eggs and Ham.
There is.
All right. Well, I don't think any of us are salty about those picks. Now on to the non-food items. I am positive we'll learn a lot more about one another. Tracy, you're up.
Okay. It didn't take me long to come up with this one. Now, I could have just gone with, I class it as a land. It's not officially a land. I class it as a land. I could have just gone with Port of Entry because I could spend an entire day there.
That's what I expected you to do.
Yeah.
Same.
Because it tells a story. Of a community that has sprung up from a shipwreck. And if you look around, you can see amazing things about it. I love the fact that the windmill sails are the sails from the ship. That's what it's made from. So lots of things like that. And on UUOP, I'm always saying to people, you need to look up and look around and take your time.
Yeah.
But here, you need to listen. And my pick for this is the music loop in here. It's a gamelan orchestra. And a long, long time ago, when we first started the other podcast, we actually interviewed the guy who did the music. And
so cool.
He talked us through, and it's not the same loop. It used to be, I think it was 6 parts. And I don't know if you know what a gamelan orchestra is. But it's 2 people playing. I'm not entirely sure what the instrument is. I'll be quite honest, I don't remember. But they basically take it in turns to hit a note, and I believe they hit the same note. So it's like this,
like a half beat apart.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So you get this kind of almost like a vibrato effect.
Yeah.
And it's just so ethereal and haunting. And it used to be in 6 parts, and each part would seamlessly overlap with the one before and the one after. So you would move into the next movement of each piece of music, but you wouldn't notice because it was so perfectly synced.
That's so cool.
And it was beautiful. And now it's just one loop the whole way through. But I've been through when that music's not being playing, and the place is completely different.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You don't notice the music until it's not there. And just find a quiet corner and just listen, because that music is beautiful. It is on the soundtrack, which I believe is online.
I think you're right.
It goes up and down on different sites, so keep looking. But you can absolutely find it on YouTube, I think.
Yeah,
even if it's not, you might have ads disrupting you and things like that.
I think Universal released it online. It may be Spotify or something like that. We've got the CD, which they stopped.
It was on Spotify, and then they took it down for a while. It might be back up in.
See, I don't use Spotify.
Not the full one, or not the full soundtrack list.
But you'll be able to find it. Go and listen to it, because it is beautiful. So that's my non-food pick. And it's Kayla's turn to barge in with her pick. I love that one. Which is riding Jurassic Park River Adventure at night. This is a good pick. It has a beautiful light package in the beginning, and it feels more real. And also, this was the hardest episode.
There's so much to love about islands. I could see why she would say that.
I adore islands. So on to Kelly. What the helm is your next item?
I didn't read that one earlier.
That's amazing.
Well done, Shelby.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well done. I actually don't know what the helm my pick is. Shelby, can you go first?
Yes, I absolutely can. I'm also gonna say here, I agree this was the hardest episode, but not for the same reason that Kayla is saying it, because I had to look up so many different things to find all these puns and put them in a context that makes sense for a transition,
Also, Shelby says had to. She brought this upon herself. We did not.
I know. No one forced me to do this. I did it. I did do it myself.
No, but it's very much appreciated.
Oh, yes. Thanks. It was fun. Okay, so I like Tracy, would have also picked Port of Entry, because I'll always be like, I don't want to go to islands. I'd rather go to Universal. But if I have to go to islands, I would like to hang out in Port of Entry. Just agreed. The music, there's a lot of I guess I'm just gonna pick Port of Entry. Who am I kidding? Yeah. I was gonna be like, oh, but I'll instead pick Camp Jurassic. But I'm gonna stick with Port of Entry because it is my favorite spot in the park.
Yeah.
I agree. The music is amazing, and then the overall atmosphere. It's funny because when you go in there and you see everybody who's a tourist, they're just passing through so quickly. No one ever stops and admires the architecture and how things are painted. And agreed, the sails are the windmill, and that the big shell fountain. It's just incredible looking. It's so beautiful. And then you have, on top of all of those things, you have all of this different voiceovers that are happening all around. Depending on where you're looking, there's something happening and you can hear it, but you have to look and see what that's going to or where that's coming from. I'm trying to think of a really specific one, but they all kind of blend together in my head because I can't think of a specific one. But anyway, just stop and listen, because you're going to hear weird things and you're going to be where's that coming from? It's not a park guest talking. It even occurs in the bathroom. I don't know if I'm sure you guys have noticed.
Yes.
But the bathrooms by Confisco and Backwater Bar, you can hear the voices talking in there. Because one time a long time ago, I was in there and I'm like, who's on their cell phone? And it was not someone on their cell phone. It was the theming in the bathroom,
Yes.
which is just incredible. Like it gives it that next level of just, I don't know, like it's just incredible. It's just an incredible space.
Yeah.
Like I wish people would stop and look and listen more.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, speaking of
beautiful.
puns, there are all kinds of little gags and things like that written on painted signs on the sides of buildings and things like that. Like you would just never really know if you didn't pause, which you've both talked about before, of like you're either rushing in first thing in the morning or you're like dead tired
Trying to get out.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful after it rains. It's gorgeous, you know, at those kind of dusky or like either early in the morning or at dusk out, like golden hour, dusky hour, things like that. I think it's a great pick. So I will go ahead and steer us towards
ready?
my final pick. So this is telling of how much we love islands at its heart, in that none of us picked Velocicoaster or Hagrid's, because I'm not about to either. We didn't pick Spider-Man, things like that, because I'm going to actually be the only one. You know, we set these parameters of it can be something throwback, but let's keep it mostly relevant things that people should or would be able to experience in the coming years, months, things like that. But I am going to throw it back here to Dueling Dragons, my beloved attraction.
Yes.
Not just because it's one of my favorite, especially when it specifically dueled, not just one of my favorite roller coasters of all time, but like the queue almost specifically of this was a completely original idea that Universal came up with of this idea for this roller coaster, and that they put that much thought and detail and attention to a story about these dragons that were dueling each other, that were actually wizards, that then came back this year as a Horror Nights house. And I'm not ashamed to admit my favorite by far, Horror Nights house. But that they put so much thought into a queue for an attraction that was a roller coaster that, you know, you can get on. Like I have a Batman inverted coaster here at my Six Flags St. Louis, and they say it's a theme park when you wait in concrete stanchions all the way up to the top where there's a Batman costume, and they're like, haha, look, it's themed. And then you look at something like the Dueling Dragons caves, where there are if you're not familiar with the attraction in its original incarnation, even before, you know, obviously I loved it as Dragon Challenge as a Harry Potter fan, but if you go back and watch an old queue walkthrough, like the story was developing as you were walking through these caves and things like that. And just for the overall heartbeat of Islands of Adventure, much like Port of Entry, and much like Kayla's pick too, of riding Jurassic Park River Adventure, of that they took the time and detail to put in a specific lighting package at night where, like I'm a fully educated adult woman who is more scared of those dinosaurs in the dark than I am in the light, just because it feels that much more real because of what they've done there. But I think it's just like going back to the original incarnation of Dueling Dragons, is you get to the heart of why Islands is such a special place to so many people. So that's my choice.
Good choice.
Well, thanks.
Really good choice. I miss that coaster.
So good.
Yeah.
I also love Velocicoaster and Hagrid's, as I'm sure all of us do.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
yes, they're
not OGs.
Fully revealed our theme park nerd cards here by none of us picking any of those. Nobody picked the Hulk.
Never
I think
considered it.
are cool.
Yeah.
No one's picking the Hulk ever.
No,
I don't think.
That's true.
It is awful.
I still have a headache from when I wrote it in 2009.
You know what? Me too, Tracy.
Yeah.
Last time I wrote it, the sky went away for a little bit. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I wrote it once after the retrack. Said, okay, I'm done.
I don't understand why it wasn't better after the retrack either. Like, nothing about it was better. It was almost worse.
I think the music is better to defend it.
I don't remember the music because I was too busy not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be fair.
Some people have said it made them much sicker beforehand than it does now, but
okay.
I'm not those people. The music is better, though. I will say that.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I mean, that's something. Yeah, me either, Tracy.
That's probably the concussion.
Yeah, it probably is. Well, you ladies light up my world. That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was great.
You got all three of you, even though Kayla's not here, definitely picked things that I wouldn't have expected. So I love that.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we did quite well there because we didn't have any crossovers. I know that we got to see Kayla's early, but did anybody have to quickly change anything? I certainly didn't.
I had backups that I was like, I'll, if I have too many of one thing, I'll put that in there. But no.
Yeah.
I also had the rotisserie chicken that Kayla had, but then I realized I had two almost like very similar with the
dishes.
Mythos chicken.
Yeah.
So when she had that one, that's when I moved pumpkin juice up my list.
Gotcha.
And I also had the pad thai on my backup that Kayla had.
That sounds so good.
And then Shelby, the one that I was wondering if you would have was the vegan meatball kebab pita thingy from Doc Sagru's.
That was on my backup.
The sauces on it are really, really good. I love that.
The sauce is the best part, and I think I wish they would give you more. Like, it feels like there should be more. It should be a little wetter. But yeah, it was on my backup.
I don't know what it says about me. My backup was a Hogshead Brew.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I had the Daisy Root Ale as a backup. So
I've not had that yet.
It's good.
I think that's new since we were last there.
Yep.
So yeah, that'd be next trip. There's a lot happening next trip.
Yeah. Again,
yes, there is.
Get a line in your budget going.
That sounds like a Lee problem. As we reach the pinnacle of our celebration, we want to ultimately celebrate our guiding light as our 25th and final submission to the list of Islands of Adventure's greatest hits. Our beacon in the storm, our North Star, the Islands of Adventure Lighthouse.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay! Wherever life leads us, the lighthouse stands as a reminder that even through the foggiest of times, it is always there as a symbol of camaraderie and hope.
A place where we can all seize the day and find our own adventures. The lighthouse has so many stories to tell. Like an old friend, it's always there to guide you home, illuminating our path to adventure.
Thank you guys for letting me host. Reading my insane lighthouse and maritime theme puns. It was fun to write. It was fun to hear you guys say them.
It was fun to do.
Well I'm glad I landed the gig. I would have missed it.
Very good.
Happy 25th anniversary, Islands of Adventure. Okay, it's time to wrap things up with a quick dessert session. In April, we gave you suggestions of things to bring home from the parks. Today, we want to give you some quick ideas of things we love to cook or find in our hometowns that remind us of the parks. Tracy, will you kick us off?
I kind of will. Being in the UK, there isn't really anything. Although Lee makes his own version of the chicken and waffle sandwich from Fast Food Boulevard, and he doesn't do a bad job, actually. So, in fact, I think I'm going to order that at some point this week.
That's awesome. Okay. Kelly, you're up next.
I've tried. I love to cook. I guess that's a point, too, to ask you guys do you enjoy cooking, or are you more likely to order out, or does someone else in your house do a lot of the cooking? Because I love to cook. Like, cooking is therapeutic for me, but wasn't sure how that was for you guys.
I love to cook, but with uni in recent years, I've kind of got out the habit of it. Lee has started cooking quite a lot, but I'm hoping to get back into more cooking from scratch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shelby?
I like to cook, but I don't do it that much anymore.
Okay.
Considering I'm in Orlando, so there's a lot of vegan restaurants and stuff. So I'm pretty basic at home.
Nice. Yeah, I've enjoyed trying to recreate some theme park dishes, especially a few of the festival options. So I just recently tried to recreate the currywurst from this year's Mardi Gras.
Oh.
And it was an epic fail, but I think I know what I did wrong.
Okay.
So I am willing and eager to try that again. But I've made some version of pizza fries at home, and from Bigfire, their like vegetable that they served with all the steaks used to be these glazed tricolored carrots, like the longer ones that they would grill that were really good. But my favorite thing that I've ever recreated from any theme park anywhere, there's a very similar dish at Mythos right now, but this was actually a backup that I had. But a couple years ago, there was a seasonal hummus at Confisco.
I remember that.
The lemon hummus. I think it might have been the pass holder one. But I just get regular hummus and squeeze fresh lemon juice over it. And then it came with this like cold succotash of, it was like fried chickpeas, Kalamata olives, cherry tomatoes, red onion. I think it had corn and cucumber. And then there was paprika all over it. I've remade that a couple times. Even like that's a dish I will like bring to a picnic or a barbecue for something.
Okay.
If I'm going to bring something a little bit more special, and it's always been a hit served with like pita and vegetables for dipping, stuff like that.
That sounds amazing. And I'm not like a huge hummus fan.
Yeah. There's a very similar hummus that you can get as an appetizer at Mythos right now.
Nice.
I do like hummus.
Well, since I'm local, I was just going to highlight a few of my favorite spots. Winter Park Biscuit Company is in East End Market. It's near Winter Park, and they do vegan fried chicken, and they do like biscuits. That's like obviously their thing is biscuits. And then in that same spot, because it's like a collective, so there's like 20 businesses in this building. Okay. There's also Skybird Organic, and they do like mostly raw, all vegan. They do like smoothies. I'm not a hummus fan, and they do a beet hummus wrap that's incredible. It's like the simplest thing, and the wrap itself is gluten-free, and you would never guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. Amazing. Drunken Monkey Coffee Bar. I know Kayla messaged me yesterday, and she was like, I went to Drunken Monkey the other day, and I had this amazing vegan quesadilla. And I'm like, that's amazing that you went there without me even telling you about it.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's not all vegan, but they have vegan pastries. They do a lot of gluten-free options. They have a drive-through, so you could just like order your food and drive through and pick it up, which I am a huge fan of. And then my last place is Crash Chop House, and it's in downtown Orlando. If you're ever looking for like a nice vegan 3-course meal, definitely hit them up. It's not that far of an Uber ride from the parks. They always have a 3-course vegan menu, and they only do this for the vegan option. So it's like $35 or $40 prefix. And then on Saturday nights, it's not bad at all. Yeah. For 3 courses. Yeah. And then on Saturday nights, they do vegan specials. And then typically when you order off the vegan menu, the chef will come out and talk to you and be like, how's everything going? Like the atmosphere for a chop house is amazing. Like when you're vegan in there, like you don't feel like you're in like a regular restaurant. I don't know. It's just incredible. Like the fact that they offer a 3-course vegan menu all the time is incredible. So that's cool. It.
Wow.
And last but not least, Kayla also gave us some ideas. She has the Unofficial Universal Theme Parks Cookbook by Ashley Kraft, and has used that to make the Krusty Burger sauce and Who Hash. And I want to know what that Krusty Burger sauce is. So I'm going to ask her for that recipe, or I'll look up the book, obviously. But
I have a copy of it, and I've gone through it, but I haven't actually made anything from it yet.
I mean, I don't blame you if you don't cook that much. You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made anything yet either.
I just haven't had time, to be quite honest, the last couple of years.
I feel that.
That's fair.
Or Tracy, I'm so busy that I choose to not deal with any of the adult things that I need to do. And I'm like, I'm going to make this fancy dish from scratch when I have 57 other things I should be doing. So well done to you to get the actual things you need done.
Well, you assume I did.
Well, you just graduated with high honors. And
Yes,
top
I
of
did.
all the things.
No,
Like a brilliant lady that you are.
Thank you. Very much.
literally. You've done it.
I have. Yes. It was an experience. It was good.
I can only imagine. All right. Well, that wraps things up for episode 7 of the Taste of Universal podcast.
You can find the podcast on all the usual platforms, and please subscribe, rate, and review whenever you can. Find us on Facebook at Taste of Universal, on Instagram at Taste of Universal Podcast, and follow Shelby on Instagram at Universal Orlando Vegans.
You can email all your questions and comments to thetasteofuniversal@gmail.com. For all your other Universal news and content, go and listen to our network hosts, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, as well as the other podcasts on the network. They are Rush of Fear for your year-round Halloween Horror Nights news, reviews and chat, and the Theme Park Duo for coverage of everything West Coast. Please like, subscribe and rate them all.
We hope you enjoyed the 7th episode of the Taste of Universal. Our next episode will be out on August 8th, but until then, thanks for tuning in and don't forget to tip your server.